4 big updates you need to know about in Minecraft came out this week, and I can save you some of the hype and say the Bedrock one is basically just a bug fix, but Mojang said they were done with releasing updates and then just came out with these 4 things. We're going to go into each of them today, and hello, I'm Toycat, by the way. Let's talk about the last updates of 2025 as Mojang moves into their big 26 plans for the big new year, but let's get started with the most important announcement, because a brand new cape is officially here. This is the Zombie Horse Cape, and you can now officially equip it to your skin. It might show up with a weird Minecoin logo, but as long as you press equip the first time you see it, and as long as you did your challenges to get it and Minecraft acknowledged them, right now you should be able to find this brand new Zombie Horse Cape. There we go, it's now equipped. And so now let's go ahead and let's search for the Elytra, and I can show you something that's absolutely delightful, which is this, the Zombie Horse Elytra. We've seen this in marketing shots here or there, but to actually see it in the flesh, doesn't this look incredible? It's got a very interestingly patterned and partially destroyed design. I like this one a lot. What do you think, Naito? Oh, wait, what? How'd he do that to me? Did he just... Is there a command that can take away someone's cape? Okay, so apparently that is a weird new skin bug. Sometimes people show as default skins, even when they don't have them, and also their defaultness can rub off on you and your cape. But that is one of the reasons why we need updates, and in fact, there's 3 of them I want to go into, which came out this week, which we were not expecting at all. And so let's talk about the first one you might have had to download, 1.21.131. In fact, I'm playing it right now, and clearly it hasn't fixed every bug that Minecraft has. But what was inside this update, and does it tell us anything about Minecraft's big future plans? I think that actually these bug fixes do, but let's talk about what exactly is here to do, because you might have noticed that yes, there was a huge update that rolled out for Minecraft with this. This was a 329 megabyte download. I know for some people this would have taken a while, and so what was inside of that whopping 329 megabyte update? Well, interestingly, the big thing was that they fixed one of the achievements and made it so it will no longer unlock after visiting fewer than 17 biomes on PC. I know this is a weird thing to say, but it was really easy to get the Adventuring Chime achievement. A few people have told me about this, and apparently this was important enough to Mojang to fix it ASAP. This kind of makes sense, I guess, with achievements, that it's important they work correctly, but it is an interesting thing to have as their very first fix. They've also fixed the spear. They've increased the duration during which the spear can apply knockback while charging, and also the charge attack animations now align more closely with the spear's gameplay phases. Engaged, tired, and disengaged. This did end up killing me. Yeah, I'm just gonna let these guys do their thing. Oh no! The spear is a piece of garbage, chat. The spear is a piece of garbage. Why did the shield take that long to go back up? Okay, so maybe I used a few too many choice words there, and maybe I'm actually upset about the jab attack, but still, having the animations align with what's actually happening can avoid the confused situations where you think that you're shielded, for example, when you are not. Also, they fixed a bug that could cause the escape key not to return to the main menu after searching the marketplace, and there's a bunch of other technical updates, but this should be our last update of the year for the main Minecraft Bedrock game. As you already know, Minecraft 1.26.0.25 came out, and they specifically said in the changelog that this was the final preview release of 2025, but then we had a very interesting thing here where they said, oh yeah, actually a preview 26.0.26 is rolling out for Xbox, Windows, and servers, addressing some back-end fixes. This update will be multiplayer compatible with 26.0.25. What that means is, even though they thought they were done releasing updates, they've done something quite wild and released a preview hotfix because there were enough back-end issues that even just amongst the beta and preview, the, kind of in-progress versions of Minecraft, they thought this was worth fixing. This is something that seems to be a recent phenomenon where it seems as though Mojang are perfectly happy for a large number of people to be playing the beta and preview, and that if there is a stability issue, they'll even go through and fix it. That is fascinating by itself and raises the whole debate again about oh, should you play the preview if it's, should you be playing a beta version of Minecraft rather than waiting for the full release? Mojang thinks, well, even if we don't want you to, you're gonna do it, so let's make sure it's stable, which is something I can respect. But you might have recalled, during this update, they actually made some interesting changes to vibrant visuals. They fixed a bug that would sometimes allow sunlight to shine through walls, e.g. near cave entrances in vibrant visuals mode. This was one of the biggest bugs affecting it, and what's interesting is that this mirrors what we saw in the Java snapshot this week. If you don't recall, Java snapshot 26.1 Yes, they're calling the Bedrock one 26.0 and the Java one 26.1. We will leave aside my feelings about that for now. The Java 26.1 update made 3 simple changes, and the first of these is to do with trades. I saw a lot of concerns like, oh no, Toycat, does this mean they're finally implementing the villager trade changes? And don't worry, it does seem as though this is just a Java change. The villager trade changes they made a few years ago were wildly unpopular, and weirdly enough, Mojang are fully ignoring it for that reason. I think that whatever you think about Bedrock, you've got to give Mojang credit. They fully listen to a Java community when they are uproared about a feature, even parity-wise. But then also you can see the algorithm that maps block and skylight levels to how bright things appear on the screen has been fully rewritten, and a new light map debug re-renderer was introduced, which can be introduced using F3+4 keybind. Now, at first, when I first saw this, I just assumed like, oh yeah, this is probably not that big of a deal, but it seems as though this is the first stage of what would need to be done to introduce colored lighting. You see, colored lighting is a really exciting new feature that we've been wondering when it will be coming into Minecraft for a while now, and it seems as though, if you look at both of these things, the 26.0 update for Bedrock is making vibrant visuals more stable and, fixing some of the existing issues, while the 26.1 update, and presumably 26 point something, will bring in more abilities for Java to have colored lighting, and so it could be that if you want to see colored lighting on Bedrock, we might be waiting for it to come out on Java so we can get it at the same time. Obviously, there are other things that do need to be fixed on Bedrock as well, but the fact that they are moving full speed ahead on making Minecraft's graphics improve is something that I think gives us a big sign about what might be one of the priorities for 2026. Indeed, we clearly saw that 2025 had some big, clear themes across all of the drops, and so is that what 2026 will have? Will one of the themes be, new lighting systems and new graphic systems in general? Well, it certainly looks like that, but yeah, so far I would say, unless something catastrophic happens, there is some major bug that is discovered, you should not expect to see an update for the rest of 2025, except if you're looking at marketing. If you've been on any social media, say Facebook this last week, you might have noticed that Minecraft is running a sponsored post campaign where they're saying from December 17th to January 8th, oh look, that's as of 2 days ago, you can experience all the fun of Minecraft for less, and they say Minecraft is 25% off, meaning now it will cost 75 emeralds instead of 100. This is kind of wild, the idea that a villager would sell you Minecraft first of all. Love this, it's a beautiful box art. But second of all, look at this villager again, and notice that he's giving us an exchange rate that is 100 emeralds usually, and now 75, and if we look at Minecraft's price tag on the website itself, it's usually $39.99 or $40, and now it's 30. If we do the maths on that, every emerald is usually equal to 40 US cents. We have for the first time established a real world to Minecraft exchange rate. That means that you can work out if you have, say, a librarian villager who wants 24 paper from you, and you can do that trades 10 times in a day by, farming all of your sugarcane, then that means you will spend that day working for $4 US. Oh, that's pretty questionable. That's going to be breaching some minimum wage laws for sure, and I do think it is a bit on the nose that the villagers employ you for slave level wages for farming sugarcane. Got some serious questions about that one, Mojang. But more seriously, this is a 25% off sale, which almost never happens. In 2022, Minecraft said they were running a sale, but it was the fact that you get Java and Bedrock at the same time, which if you look at the sale is now happening at a reduced price. Now Java and Bedrock always come together. That's a fun fact you might not have realized. Also a fun fact you might not have realized is that actually when you first click on the sale, it takes you to the deluxe PC edition, which comes with mine coins, maps, texture packs, and icons you can only use in the Bedrock version, and it says it's the best value and it's there by default, and I just realized that I got tricked by this. Oh no, the actual price of Minecraft is $30 and it's $22.49, which means it's actually 30 cents per emerald, which means the villagers are scamming me even more. But yeah, you have to buy Java and Bedrock at the same time. So Minecraft haven't run a sale since 2019, when for their 10th anniversary, which my god, was that really 6 years ago? I am old. For their 10th anniversary, they did run a 50% off sale, and that was for Minecraft, Windows 10, Java, Xbox One, PlayStation 4, and Nintendo Switch. So this is a smaller sale, and it's only for PC Minecraft. But if you play PC Minecraft, as statistically a large number of you do, you can now get a great discount. Just don't think about the implications. So now that you know about all of the updates that have released in this week where we weren't expecting anything, what are the conclusions from all of it? Well, first of all, that Minecraft clearly is experimenting with more things. We've seen this with all of the ways that they've been promoting the game this year, but now they're trying putting the game on sale and advertising it. I think that this is probably a sign that sales are slightly down and they're looking to, revitalize that. This is something that I wish they would look inwardly at and say, what is it about Minecraft that's changed that might make fewer people like to play it? I think that there are lots of ways they could be more introspective than saying, it's probably the price. It's the price that's putting people off. But I like that they are at least having those conversations rather than accepting that, it doesn't matter how many people buy Minecraft now because we've got millions playing it and playing things with Minecoins. I like that is happening. This is a good sign, to be clear. Things go on sale is a sign that they want to sell more, which is a sign that they do intend to keep updating it for all those people. But the second thing that we can take from this is that in the same way we've seen bug fixes and parity be consistent themes across Bedrock and to a lesser extent Java updates, I think we are now going to see graphics join that fold. Is graphics the most important part of a game? It's something you can debate forever, but as people come into Minecraft and see people playing it better and better and being able to say, oh yeah, this is default by the way, I think that will be a shocking increase in the future, because I think that as pretty as a mod Minecraft can be, that will only ever appeal to a small percent of the population, whereas if the game just looks great all of the time in YouTube videos or social media clips, then that is something that will lead to an improved effect there. There's something called the halo effect in marketing here. It's different to the halo effect in the judicial world, where the prettier you are, the less likely a jury is to assume you did a crime. But there's a halo effect in the business world where even if you have a product that most people are not using, if that product is attainable in theory by most people, then people will start to associate your brand more highly because of it. And the same happens in reverse. Even if only 1% of people are playing this terrible slop DLC collab map, a lot of people will look at it and go, ugh, Minecraft went downhill, huh? I think that a shocking amount of a brand and a shocking amount of gaming and big businesses function based on reputation, and a surprising amount of your reputation will come from your highest end products. To give you an example of this, the number of people who think that Apple are high quality in everything that they do and will even buy their very budget stripped down phones because their highest end stuff is really good. Or to give you another example, Samsung is really experimenting in the foldable phone game, and so as a result, a bunch more people will buy their regular phones because they assume they're innovating just as much in those. It doesn't need to be true, but people's perceptions affect their reality, and so if you'd like to perceive yourself as being subscribed to this channel, I'd appreciate it a lot. Also, just to let you know, we launched a brand new collectible card. It is a premium quality piece of material that comes with a collector's slab. This is something you'll only be able to buy for the first 1,000 that are sold, and then we're going to have to cap them, and then every single one of these will be hand signed by me. This is a special moment of channel history that if you'd like to buy into, you can use the link down below. We've sold over 100 so far, and boy am I excited about this because of what it means for the future. Thank you to all of you who have gotten one. Thank you to everyone who watched this video, and I'll see you tomorrow for a slightly different Q&A. That's all I'll say.